You know, I had several influences. Obviously, a lot of great teachers as I was growing up. Most of them would be, if they know I'm served on the school board and am now mayor, they're probably shocked.
I never really thought about Doug Sprouse and mayor of Springdale together.
I never thought he'd be mayor. I'm sure he never thought he'd be mayor.
I knew Mayor Van Hoos was not planning on running, and I thought it was my obligation to follow him like I did onto the school board. I talked with my family. I met with Mayor Van Hoos. I met with several community who I considered community leaders and friends, and of course talked to my family, because this can be harder on your kids than you, really. But everyone was supportive, and I talked with my pastor. I just really felt like that was the direction I ought to go. I didn't know if I was supposed to win, but I knew I was supposed to run.
Looking back over time and seeing what Doug has done in his community where he grew up, I think that's why he's a great mayor, is he really believes this is his hometown, and it is.
Doug knows a lot about Springdale, but he also cares about people. He's a great guy. He knows a lot. He can connect a lot of the dots, you know, because he grew up here.
I don't know of a more perfect fit for a mayor position than Doug Sprouse.
I felt I could make a difference, a positive difference. Here I am, 9 years later, and probably going to go a little longer as long as the people of Springdale allow that.
Doug is a passionate person. And I say that because Doug has great love for, compassion for the city of Springdale, for his family, for the Springdale Public Schools, things of that nature.
So much of what's important in school, and I firmly believe this, is it's not what you learn, but it's that you learn how to learn. The social skills that we develop as we grow, I think those are every bit as important, and I'm thankful for the relationships that people poured into me. You're a sponge, and you take all those things in, and you become a product of what's been poured into you. My legacy for me, what's important to me, is a man who lives out his faith. I want to be one of those guys that you look back on and say, he was a good guy, and he had he raised a good family, or had a good family, and so that's the big deal to me. I think good timing is a lot of things, you know, but I hope I've made good decisions, and we've got a lot of great things going on in Springdale. I'm sitting in one of them, you know, in Turnbow Park. I am a firm believer that many of the most significant things we have a part in life, we may never see. Having just that idea that this is bigger than for me. This is for folks I may never know. This is for folks that aren't here yet, but it's important. But as a guy that grew up here and used to walk down here every Saturday, go to Joyce's, or get a soda, or Oglesby's and get a root beer float, or you know, just spend time downtown. Revitalized downtown it's kind of sweet, and we're just making new memories for a generation that's not here yet. I think of the blessings in my life that have come that certainly I don't deserve, and most of them I never saw coming. And you just live your life on purpose and notice the things going on around you, and be thankful, and you'll be amazed how much better things go for you.
Congratulations, and it's an honor that is well deserved, and probably couldn't go to a better person. Hopefully a great friend, but certainly our mayor.
Doug, I'm very proud of you for being selected as the Alumni Cornerstone honoree, and I'm proud to be called your friend, and hope that we can go down the road together and make Springdale an even better place to live for future generations to come.